It's not only lawyers who are in active practice who could benefit from leadership training. Many students, when they arrive at law school, view themselves as leaders. And for the next 3 years, or as I went through Georgetown University Law School at night, for the next 4 years, I was trained and steeped in our vocation, ability to do legal research, understand civil and criminal procedure, be able to learn how to perform in litigation to represent a client, zealously and within the confines of the ethics of our profession. Leadership training is important, not just for continuing legal education and not just for lawyers who are already in practice. I urge law students, see if your law school will provide either a brown bag lunch or a short course, a weekend course, a seminar course in leadership training. Deborah Rhodes, a Stanford Law School professor, has now called on, and she's quoted our book, Leadership for Lawyers, has called on law schools to begin providing leadership training. However, leadership training in law schools is something that individual law students are going to have to get either on their own or they're going to have to get by organizing through clinics or organizing through student associations. Bring in people who will provide leadership training. Read books on leadership development. Yes, during law school you're going to have to learn the skills to become a lawyer, to pass the bar exam, and on day one be able to represent a client or work effectively in a public defender's office or law firm, in-house counsel, or government agency. Yes, you're going to have to learn all those skills. And you're always going to have to learn how to work with people, lead people, manage people, motivate people, to learn the best skills that others have, to learn active listening, to bring out the best in others. Those are things that leaders do. And that's where, don't waste the 3 years where you have to study everything else in law school. Don't let your leadership skills that you probably gained in college and in high school, where you were leaders of organizations, don't let those leadership muscles lapse. I urge every law student to read books in leadership development, to write short articles on leadership development if you have the time in law school, and when on your summer internships, if that's where you are, or on your job if you already have one during the summers, practice those leadership skills. Learn leadership theory as a law student so you can apply them early in your career and you can apply them well. Therefore, you won't have to wait till that continuing legal education course comes after you've been in practice for years, and you won't have to let others, lawyers who may be more senior than you and may have better leadership skills than you, actually take advantage of the situation and maybe even put you and your client in a situation where if you had better leadership skills, you'd be able to help your client more effectively right away, early in your career. So I urge you, as a lawyer, you are a leader. However, as a leader, without leadership development training, you're simply not going to be able to compete, or you certainly will not have a competitive advantage against other lawyers in your ability to practice leadership. And practicing leadership is consistent with and fully supportive in practicing law. So I hope that you'll understand, as a law student, or just as you've started to practice the field of law, taking leadership courses and leadership development courses can help you be a better lawyer and be a better leader. Thank you.